So, hi guys, this is another episode, and this is your favorite guy, Celebrity Daddy, and we are here right at the hot chill spot. My name is Celebrity Daddy from Nigeria, and we have here,
Sandra Ghana.
and we have,
Zamani from Nigeria.
and you.
Aya from Morocco.
Oh, that's cool. People naturally believe that pretty girls don't get heartbroken, pretty girls don't get cheated on. Am I right or wrong?
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
That's wrong. Like,
So you get cheated on as pretty as you look?
it's not because that you're pretty or something. It just the normal life, Like, sometimes you get cheated on. Like, you don't know the people that you're dating. You don't get if you're not getting too deep into them. It might happen. It depends on the person you're dating. Doesn't mean if you're pretty or not. Doesn't matter.
I feel like if whoever guy was cheated on you, if they show you the guy they cheated on, the girl they cheated on with, do you think they'll be as pretty as you look? As pretty as you look? They'll look horrible compared to your complexion. They'll look,
Most of the time, yes.
wow, that's terrific. Being cheated on leads to depression. I've had cases from my friend here. I think you have a scenario where, you want to share something with us. The way you're smiling, you feel like you have a lot to say.
All right. So, being cheated on hasn't got anything to do with how you look beautiful or how the other person look horrible. So, when it comes to love or relationship or things to do with sex, it has nothing to do with how you look.
Really?
Because beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder.
Yeah.
So if I could be with I could be with Celebrity Daddy, and I find him really attractive. You might see him not to be attractive. So it all varies from how we see things. Yeah. So you being with a man for maybe a very long time, and he cheats on you or something, it doesn't mean the other person doesn't look as good as you look. It's not all about that. People fall out of love. And when it comes to sex and relationship, it's all about energies and attraction.
Really?
Exactly.
It's basically has to do with energies.
I agree.
So when I see this guy, I instantly feel attracted to that person. And the energy vibes. I can meet a guy and he looks all that good and everything. But the energy is just not sinking.
It's not there. It's not there.
I just don't feel the energy. So I'm not gonna do anything with that person.
Exactly.
Okay,
So that's it.
let me quickly ask me a question. What do you think guys want when they have someone and they feel like they're trying to have someone else? Do you think there's something the current partner is not doing right?
It all depends on the level of mentality of the man. For a man, for you to move away to another woman, I think it's a choice which you have to make for yourself, depending on your experience with that woman.
Have you been in a scenario whereby you're with someone and then you feel like you love them and then you have a side person?
In my opinion, I think when you say that you really love someone, like you're deeply in love with them, how could you think of cheating? Like, if you love someone, they should be enough for you. That's why you love them, right?
Yeah.
So why would you go and seek for someone else if they really are enough for you? You know what I mean? That's what I don't understand with you boys. Like, why would you do that?
Like, for real, what do boys really want?
Okay.
What do you think boys want?
Sorry, can I just...
Okay.
She was actually asking me
Yes.
a question.
It's a hot chill spot. We can be hot and chill.
Another thing is contentment. If you're not satisfied as a man, you would not be able to be satisfied with your relationship.
I feel like ladies are more satisfied no matter what. They're always fixed, like they are fixed on the relationship.
It takes a high level of maturity and experience, because a woman who hasn't gone through a lot in life and having been responsible for herself will not know what it takes to be a woman, because it's not every woman that knows what it takes to be a woman, not every man that knows what it takes to be a man.
How would you help the guys to know when they say good woman? First of all, are you a good woman?
I can't say I'm a good woman or I'm not a good woman.
Okay.
I try to be a good woman. So it has to, how do you understand?
What a good woman is?
Yes.
Okay. I think it's personal, depending on the particular guy.
Right.
Like the basic things to watch out for, because for maybe some guys really want to commit, and then, What are they
Okay, sorry, she's a woman. The question is supposed to be referred to a man. Sorry, I'm not cutting you short.
No, sometimes we don't know because
You know,
ladies are saying, for example,
yeah.
ladies are saying they are being good to a particular guy and then he's looking for someone else. So it means that the guys don't really know when they say good woman.
Okay,
All right.
let me tell you something now. Being a good woman, it's not just your look, your sense of reasoning,
Okay.
and how you deal with things. Like the type of women we have nowadays, women who want to be spoiled. They just want to be spoiled. They want to be in their feminine.
Like baby treatment.
Yeah.
But do you think it's bad? I think it's good
No,
because
it's
their
good.
father,
It's
father did that for
good.
them.
No, I don't agree with what he's saying.
Okay.
So, you were talking about someone being a good woman and someone like looking out for who a good woman is. So, you yourself, what are you looking out for in a woman? That should be what you should look out for in a woman. When you meet a woman and this woman loves you or shows you that she's down for you, you will know, right?
Yeah.
So one thing about we humans or we this generation of young people is that we tend to think about certain specific things to look out for in a person. But are you looking out for someone who fits your history, where you want to go to, or you are looking for someone who fits a lifestyle you want to create? Creating a certain lifestyle in your head or mindset that this is a whole picture of a relationship I want is different from someone who fits in your history and someone who can fit in the future.
You're right.
So, like, everybody just talk about being in love or falling in love. It's not that simple, like, I just feel like this for you and we are in love and that ends it. Love is like a revolution.
Wow.
So when you fall in love with someone, the feeling you have for that person is temporary. So within some time, it's gonna fade. Because that person is walking a journey in this life and experiencing life as are you. So when that person keeps growing, do you have the capacity to tolerate the growth? We change, we grow every blessed day through our experiences. So when you are even in love with someone, it's about you being present through their death and rebirth. Death in this scenario means the old behavior died with, like, it's gone. And then there's a rebirth of the new person. So you're going to have to be present throughout all these times and understand. You have to cultivate this knowledge of understanding. And it doesn't just come easily like that. It's about you, the man, even working on your whole entire self. And that takes a lot.
One thing I want to say, I think men has a wrong perspective about women wanting to be spoiled.
Oh, really?
What brought that idea to your head? Like, I just don't understand it. Like, as a woman, she needs to be treated as a female, right? Like,
Yeah.
you don't expect her to act like a guy. Then what's the point of dating a woman, you know? And for us, like, I'm saying my point of view.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't care about the money.
Okay.
I've dated guys that they don't even have a job or whatever, you know?
Wow.
It's not about the money. But it's about how you actually treat her, how you make her feel like she is your woman. I don't know if you guys understand.
I get it.
We're not looking for the money. We're not looking for the way you're spoiling us. It's even the simple thing, like the care, the respect.
Can you give, for those watching who's going to see this clip, can you give clue? Because it feels like a lot of guys are clueless, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so can you give some clue? What do you expect? What are those things like you feel like, yeah, is in touch with you?
See, for me, it's mostly the care and the respect and the attention and the support. Like, if your woman is going through something, like, life can be up and down, you know? I'm not expecting you, when I'm going down, you will just disappear and leave me.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, you're right.
Like, I'm going to be with you with your up and downs. So I expect the same to be with me, you know? That's my point.
So what do you understand by the word love? Like, people use this word, I love you, especially for the guys. It's easier for the guys to say I love you. Like, a guy could just meet you and maybe
say I love you right away. That's not an easy thing to say.
Yeah, what do you understand by what the word love is?
I don't know how to explain it, but love is a big thing. You can't just come and go for a woman just by her look, or like maybe you like her, or you're attracted to her and they say, "Oh, woman, I love you so much." Like, that's not love. That's not love.
So in
know
a
what I
short
mean?
sentence, what would you say love is?
Love is deep sacrifice and respect. But I won't say love. I won't say in a relationship. Words are spells. This present generation we just use words and we don't even know the meaning of it.
I don't think a guy can explain what love is. I think ladies can.
Exactly.
What do you understand by the word love?
So love is just simple. Love is having the ability to understand somebody. Understanding is love. Being patient is love. And being empathetic and kind is love. Everything I mentioned, it sounds simple, but that is what love is. So if you love somebody, you have the ability to be empathetic towards the person.
Okay.
And that starts from even within you. That is why before you fall in love, you have to work on yourself. So whatever you feel in your heart, when you are content and happy, you are in love with yourself.
Okay. Sorry, that was why I told you that love is respect and sacrifice. You know what?
Okay.
You can be kind to someone and still don't love that person.
Okay.
All right.
Wait,
Let me ask you a simple question. What's the highest sacrifice you've done that made you feel like you're in love with someone?
for me, I would say I've given material things. I've given material resources, money.
But ladies are saying money is not what.
Sorry to cut you short. Like, I've given material things a lot and money. For me, when I do that, when I give money and material things, I just feel I'm putting a smile on your face. Where I feel that's not love.
That's not
The
considered as
highest form of love I can give to somebody is my time.
love. I want to ask the girl a question.
Okay, that's fine.
What do you think makes you enough for a guy? Like, as a woman, what could you provide for a guy that would make him feel that you are enough?
I don't have to do anything to show him that I am enough for him. Mm-hmm. If a man wants you, he wants you. You just have to be the woman that provides everything that he can. So, okay, we as women, we have our, let's say, a responsibility. You don't have to try to be enough for somebody. You just have to be yourself. Mm-hmm. And it depends on which, it depends with the kind of person you are even with, what this man wants and what he doesn't want. So if I'm with a man who wants a woman to be in the house and take care of the kids and be feminine and do all the feminine stuffs, washing, cleaning, cooking, and a whole lot of these kind of things, then that, if that is what I want, then that's what I'm gonna do. If that's the kind of man I also want, then that's what I'm gonna do. And he provides and he protects and he does all what the man has to do. So we are just a reflection of each other. Just like we have left and right hands.
Okay.
We have male and female. And that is the order of nature. So if I am with a man, he is my second half. And we need to complete each other. I don't have to try to be something for him. I just have to be myself. But being yourself starts with you knowing who you are and who you are supposed to be as a woman. You have to grow. You have to have the maturity to understand. You have to even have the maturity to know what you want. What do you want? You cannot just go and get married to somebody because he has money, he has this and that.
Exactly.
What are you looking out for? What makes you happy? If you are not happy in yourself, you can't provide happiness.
At what point should a lady let go when she feels like she's not being welcome in the relationship? Because it feels like, people don't want to let go, and they still want to try to make these things work, and it's not making any sense.
I think it's when we reach to the point when the guy is not there anymore. Like, you don't feel the same way you used to feel in the beginning of the relationship. Like, he's not there for you. That's, at this point, just bye-bye. You know what I mean?